Sorry, I gotta move over a little bit.
We gotta get some new chairs.
I think you can move over quite a lot. Or we can just slide this damn. Problem is because it's on a damn curve.
Now my face is crooked. Are we really live?
Oh. Well, yeah. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I didn't know we were live.
And we're quarreling.
Yeah, Cannoli's here. She's a little bit under the weather, so she's going to be resting. She's not feeling the best.
Yeah, but she still insists on.
But she has to be here.
Yeah, she see we put up camera, tripod, whatever. Anytime we put these things up, like she runs, like she knows this is her job. You know.
Yeah, she's got to be there. But I'm just going to hold on to her.
Yeah, today is going to be content all about her.
Oh yeah, because it's her gotcha day soon.
Yeah, on
tomorrow.
Monday.
So we got her on that day 3 years ago. Exactly.
Testing, testing. Yeah, this light, I hope it doesn't fall off. Like, actually, it already fell off, but luckily it fell on the chair, so it didn't shatter to pieces.
Good. I didn't shatter it to pieces.
Wireless RX, yeah.
Hello, hello. No, actually, this isn't the way to do this. I have to. It's good.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing.
It's good.
Pretty good. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. So where should I go to tell them? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yours
A little echoey. Oh no, it may be from that speaker, you know.
Oh. Well, yeah, you just gotta go to the streams, not Stewart's.
Iguana Dan.
Yeah, exactly. But Stewart, he might pop in. He's got chickens now. One of our fellow YouTubers has a bunch of chickens, which is interesting. Yeah, as you can see by the pictures today, we're going to focus on Cannoli, which she'll be happy about. She's already wanting to get in there. There she is. She's starting to look a lot like her first picture.
Hey!
She hasn't gotten a haircut in a long time. Yeah, and then you can go to the other one, the other one.
I think JBCB was just on here.
Yeah, perfect. We're ready to go. Now, if you could load it up, ours up on your thing, that'd be perfect.
What does that mean?
On your phone. Yes, I don't have my phone right now. I feel completely lost. I haven't had it for the last hour. I don't even know what to do without it. This is the thing I wanted to talk about was your brain on ChatGPT. There was like a paper from MIT that was recently published, and they basically did live recordings of people's brain activity while they were writing an essay, whether it was using ChatGPT, using their own brain, yeah, and using something else, using Google. And so then they found out that if you use ChatGPT.
Ooh, Dan's here.
Hey, Iguana Dan. Yes, happy Sunday. Our first summer stream of the year. Yeah, you gotta slide it back, just for the thing. But yeah, so our brain on ChatGPT is active in different parts of the brain than it is if you're actually trying to write something from scratch. Yep. And so, you know, it's been a hot topic out there on the internet, or specifically LinkedIn, because a lot of people are saying like, oh, look, I told you, you know, the ChatGPT is ruining everybody's brain. But then you have another side of the argument. They're saying that the way people evaluate things is actually the problem. So it's like somebody said using ChatGPT is destroying students' brains. And then somebody said writing essays is destroying people's brains. Because it's like you're actually showing that when you're doing these things, you're potentially overutilizing your brain. You're having to use too much of your brain, creating exhaustion and everything. Whereas this hybrid approach of being able to figure out how to mix ChatGPT and your brain, that's going to help you be able to use it more efficiently.
All right, so I have a thing with the audio, so I think we should switch to the machine audio and not our mic. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I have a feeling it's already doing that. So I think if we just turn the mics off.
Okay, you don't need to turn it off. Just unplug this here. All right, you guys can let us know in the chat if the audio is working or not. MacBook or iPhone? No, it's MacBook.
Okay.
I don't want to have an echo either. You think it's gonna be fine?
I mean, first explain what you're doing.
All right, guys. Can you guys hear us now? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video, and you guys let me know if there's echo or not. That's the concern.
Well, no, but I meant, like, let's introduce what the video is, and then we can turn our mics off.
Okay. Oh.
And you got to move over a little bit. There.
I'm sitting on the bad chair, guys. Like, the chair could fall apart at any second. All right, so this video is just kind of Cannoli's Gotcha Day story.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we play?
Sure. Okay, all right, so we're going to mute ourselves. And All right, cool.
All right, okay. I'm glad that worked.
Yes, it worked.
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I felt it was a epic story, like a serious glow up.
Yeah, and well, and the really cool thing is, this is the power of being able to.
Oh, they want to have a standing ovation. Thank you.
Yes, and Cannoli's here to celebrate.
Yeah, she had a little gacha day party at her park with all her friends, and we had a little obstacle course, and everybody had doggy ice cream. But then the next day, she kind of had a little stomach issue.
Yeah, she partied too hard.
Yeah, and then we took her to the emergency vet, and they said she partied too hard.
Yeah.
Too much ice cream.
It was like a doggy Ben and Jerry's, and maybe just a little too good.
Yeah. So so I basically just made these images with ChatGPT, and I like fed it these original images. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, so this was Cannoli's first like advertisement image, which is quite funny.
Yeah, they had this picture of her on the website. Like, if I were just to look for my first ever puppy, I probably would have overlooked her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the reason why we found her is because we wanted to name our dog Cannoli.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, or capellini or rigatoni, something really delicious. And then by the time we get there, there's already a dog named Cannoli, so we had to meet Cannoli, right? But this is this is how they advertise her, and it just really doesn't demonstrate, like, you know, it doesn't capture all her beauty, her personality, her intelligence.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, ChatGPT was able to capture what I said here, which is the pet shop never gave shy little Cannoli a chance. The other puppies had cute poodle haircuts, but Cannoli hair was left too messy.
Yeah, so this speaks to exactly what Iguana Dan asked about in previous streams. Can you take an image and have it made? And so ChatGPT is doing an amazing job. And then you can even, with your text that you put in, you can see they were able to alter the emotion a little bit to make her sad. But then they kept the same, you know, fluffy hair and, and the little bow and everything.
Yeah, I would say because I have the ChatGPT Plus version, so that's technically a paid version, right? $20 a month. I still had quite a bit of trouble. I couldn't make the entire story all in one context window. In fact, like, I had to input a lot of these words, and they did minimal change of the words because all of their power behind the LLMs focus on generating these images. So the words put on there, some of them even have spelling mistakes, and, you know, because I was typing very fast, expecting ChatGPT to correct it, but they didn't have the bandwidth anymore. And then at some point they just get confused, and then I had to start a brand new context window. But then all I would need to do is bring the latest image, put it in, and say generate more images of the same style. So they were able to do that.
Yeah, so then now they're able to match the background. And so you can have cohesive storyline.
Yeah. Oh, this must be the story. Yeah, so there were some other images that were also pretty good. Yeah, so this is Cannoli's baby photo.
Yeah, so that was definitely a much better representation of her.
Yeah, she's definitely shy, and, you know, she has a lot of white in her eyes.
And see, she was Cannoli the sheepoo.
Yeah, Cannoli. She came with a name, so it was just like meant to be. And obviously Ryan has this personality match. Had another photo actually. Oh, it must be here. So.
Yeah, this is a good one. This was after her first haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the photo I used to prompt this photo. And it's like they use my prompt to generate these emotions, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can see here she kind of have like a little stink face a little bit.
Yeah, so well, you know, she just spent 3 hours. Like, they told us it was going to be an hour or something. It was like 4 hours later. We figured that they didn't want to get rid of her. They liked her so much.
Yeah, I don't know why. They always spend 4 hours with Cannoli.
Yeah. They don't want her to
At
go
the
back.
groomers.
Yeah, they don't want her to go home.
Yeah, so I basically prompt, this is almost exactly the original words I used. One day, Cannoli received her first haircut and it stunned everyone. She finally looks like the true royalty that she is, right? So ChatGPT is able to give Cannoli the emotion of a smiley face instead of this post-grooming, I can't do this anymore, stink face.
Like I want to go home. But they were able to capture the nice smooth hair, the short hair, and then the little bow in the hair.
Yeah, and it's definitely a transformation. I see what happened to that other picture.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
not the real, but yeah, I mean those are the two. Yeah, so she was able to be happy.
Yeah, I remember when I came home, I'm like, this even my dog? Because, once you cut away those long hair, the marking looked different because it's so close to the base. So I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah, we had to say, is this
Cannoli? Is this my dog? She looks like a cow. A little cow.
Yeah, she was a little cow.
Yeah, and there's, they also did pretty good. Oh, man.
Yeah, there's the original.
Let's see. Yeah, so we have, like...
You gotta zoom out, I guess.
Yeah, this is like a photo of us.
Oh yeah, they even added the binoculars in. That's what I like.
Yeah, so I used this photo to prompt the baby stroller photo image. I guess I didn't...
You can probably load it up in the video. Just scroll to it.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And I thought they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, they're getting better at like now gathering people, taking still images and making little cartoons out of them. Yeah, look, I've got the binoculars, and we did have a little stroller for Cannoli for a while.
Yeah, because she didn't have her vaccinations.
Yeah.
So I didn't want her to sniff other dogs' poopy. Probably, I mean, it was definitely very cautious, but also I don't see other dog moms do that, so I kind of felt a little overly protective.
Yeah, but maybe they would have already had their stuff. I mean, she was a puppy. Even though she looked ragged, everyone else would have assumed she was probably about a 15-year-old dog.
Yeah.
Who knew anything about little dogs.
Yeah, it's like, she's like kind of like you, right? Like when you don't shave, you look older, and when you shave, you look much younger. And
yeah,
then, like,
that's what happened with Cannoli.
Yeah, she can have this duality.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, after she gets her haircut, they all see her as this little puppy again. Oh, now she wants some...
She wants my iced coffee.
Yeah, she likes goat milk. But she's good. And this is the problem with her, because she was really deathly ill yesterday, but then she'll still be scrounging around looking for scraps to eat.
Well, that's why they call her a dog.
Yes, she is a dog. Ooh, it's hot. Hopefully everybody's staying cool. I don't know if you're getting the heat wave, but I think on Tuesday it's supposed to get to 100 degrees here, which is going to be tough.
Yeah, they picked up on my dog.
Yeah. I know Stuart said he's going to get up to 42 degrees Celsius heat index.
Does he live in India by any chance?
No, just right up there. He's even more north than us.
No way.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen to us too. So don't be ready on Tuesday. We have
a busted air conditioner.
Yeah, our air conditioner is broken.
Yeah, our central air only works in one room.
Yeah, we're going to have to huddle into that room.
Oh no. Yeah, I think that's all I have today, and I have this video privately listed right now, but maybe I'll make it public.
Yeah, you could. I think you should.
Yeah, maybe on her actual gotcha day, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh my God, so JBCB has 88 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
so far.
Yeah, that's all. It's early. Yet,
Yeah, it's
too.
only 76 last time I asked Alexa.
Yeah, but it happens to be 76 inside and rising.
Oh no.
So, but yeah, anyway, thanks so much for stopping by
Yeah,
and
thank you
having
guys so much.
a little celebration of cannoli.
Yes, she's really our precious.
Yeah, but so this is, I mean, this was a really fun, and this video was a big hit, and it really demonstrates like how you can combine your own creativity with ChatGPT and the images that you have in order to make like a really nice full story, complete story.
Yeah.
And it's not something you can just do without like alone. Like you can't just feed it into ChatGPT and say, "Hey, make this for me." You have to really. It's kind of like a nice back and forth process.
Yeah.
And that's how we're trying to promote AI use. It's not to completely replace people. It's just to bring out the extra creativity in people and bring out extra potential.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of separating into two camps, right? One camp is completely let's automate everything with AI and let AI takes care of everything. And we're kind of on the other camp, right? We find that with AI gradually taking over kind of everything in our lives, the human intellect becomes more important than anything.
Yeah, more important, more desired, and everything.
Because that's what's unique about your story, about anything you put out there, about your work.
Yeah, exactly. Very cool.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I know this is like last minute, but it's because
Yeah, I was asleep.
he was fast asleep.
I was asleep. But so was I was taking I was getting shut eye with cannoli, as we said.
Yeah, we have a new shut eye button.
Yeah.
And Cannoli was kind of ill, so we couldn't do our big money last night. But she's sad we didn't do big money.
Yeah, she wants to. Maybe she's feeling withdrawal. That's why she's tired today. We just have to get her some gambling, and she'll perk right up. All right.
Yeah.
See you, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.